Hello and welcome back, Exiles, for the final qualifier for Path of Exile 2 ExileCon Racing.
Hey, what up, everyone?
Rise, welcome back, mate. We got a big race in store for us here today. This is a spicy one, mate. How you doing?
Ziggy, you gotta get speedrunning. The race is about to start. We've had some technical issues. Ziggy has really pushed Jonathan to the brink. Like, we're gonna push our racers.
I'm trying to min-max Q&A time.
Welcome in, Flower. Good to see you.
The race now. Q&A is over. It's time for some racing.
Wayne, what up? What up?
3 qualifiers thus far. Production, you can go take us over the line right away if you want. Yeah. Because we can just look who's on the starting line and who's ready to try and take this final qualifier spot. We've had 3 racers take their qualifier spots so far and secure their Ultra VIP tickets to ExileCon.
All right, we're ready to rock and roll. We're getting races today. Last race, everyone.
And it is a big one, but we're going to swap over as soon as we find out who is ready and what their player names are. But so far, we...
Yeah, you guys have to look at us for a second. The timer is a little bit off. Twitch has been having issues. Jonathan was falling asleep. Listen, we're trying our best over here with the tools that we have. And we'll be able to get you guys the race.
Yeah, looks like we're going to be ready to go here just a minute. Last one. Be excited to see who gets in for ExileCon.
The top spot, that first qualifier spot, after being a fantastic Infernalist racer, swapping over to the Huntress and just giving us a fantastic week 1 performance. Then the next week we had Guy That Dies swapping from Mercenary to Huntress as well, and doing an amazing job in week 2 there as well. And then we had an insane performance from LHD last week, securing a
LHD last week. If you guys didn't watch this,
with an early quit from.
So he almost had the world record pace if he didn't go down.
I was gonna say he wasn't the only person who had an amazing performance. Whole New Society.
There was going to be another one.
Yeah, Whole New did pretty good.
Rundown.
I think Choco is the one that won it, if I remember right.
Who's kicking us off, Rise? Take us.
You guys remember who won last week?
Well, the person
I've been out of it a little bit. We've been working on some other games.
Early, the players want to finish, and you can see him in the top left. So definitely a mercenary to watch out for. One of the last few remaining, and he's joined on the class by Crimson Cass, who is in the top right on the mercenary as well. Actually, that being said, Woodish is also still sticking with the mercenary. Very interesting stuff. I do know that Angormus, I believe, finally has made the switch. He was going back and forth. And
Enormous went to Huntress. That's news. Wow. We'll get some music playing here, guys, and we'll keep ripping along. There we go. Now we're ready to rock and roll. All right, let's see how they do. We got Whole New Society starting off pretty good. Enormous back on the Huntress, which is cool to see. So he's been really struggling on Mercenary. Had a really great Mercenary run last week, and then just like keeps getting popped in the middle of Act 3 on Mercenary. So I think he made the switch to Huntress because the time penalties were just wrecking him on it. There's some pretty rough stuff he had to go through on that. What up, Jeremiah? Welcome into chat here today. But yeah, this is our last qualifier race, and then that will be it. And then we'll see who runs. We'll see, get our 4th spot locked in of who's going to run at ExileCon. And I'm really hoping Enormous finally gets one. So he's starting off pretty good on the Huntress, actually. He's already working through Beria. I mean, staying just in step with Woodish, which should technically be faster, which is cool to see. Hey, what up, Luna Matador? Welcome into chat here. How you doing today? We got our last and final race, so I'm excited to rip through it with you guys. But yeah, we got Beria here working through a little bit ahead of... Looks like Choco's doing pretty good there. Woodish moving right along. Same with Whole New Society. Usually your mercenaries are going to be a little bit faster in that first starting area, first act. Hey, so glad you got to make it in, Luna. That's crazy. Your TTV was all messed up, ma'am. What up, Crondom? Welcome in. Vera, good to see you. Welcome in over on the TikTok side. All right, we got Whole New Society working on Bearer right now. Wow, really going pretty slow. I'm a little bit surprised by that, as the Huntresses have already pulled ahead of him. So he may not stay in the top 4 super duper long. If you're seeing where Woodish is, that's
Hey,
the type of
friendo, what
start
we
you
doing
have to
today?
have. Hey, we're starting off the day with casting some Path of Exile speedrunning, so it'll be about a 2-hour stream. And then I'm going to go eat dinner, and we're going to come back and stream Once Human the rest of the night. But this is by far my favorite game, and these guys are doing crazy, crazy things. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear, Luna. Well, glad you're in here with us now, checking out some sweet racing. Agnormus off to a monstrous start, man. He really wants this. He's already keeping up with Woodish in terms of progress. This is crazy to watch.
Nice.
He's maybe 10 seconds behind Woodish, who is on that mercenary that's just much faster in Act 1. So yeah, if you're looking right now, it looks like your pace leader is Woodish down in the bottom left. How's your day going there, Miss Farah? What's world record again? So world record, I believe, got beat last week in this category at 1 hour and 56 minutes.
Decided to take a break from OCG packing.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Dora. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you again, appreciate you. Decided to take a break from OCD packing. What are you packing for, Vera? All right, getting back into the game here. Our Huntress has got, looks like they got their flasks. Choco moving right along. Choco is one of the better Huntress players I've seen. I think of the 4 we're looking at here, Woodish, Agnormus, and Choco all could take this today. They've had some pretty strong performances. Oh, nice. That's right. You're moving a little bit up north, aren't you, from where you were? Hey, welcome in, Stacks. How you doing today? Yeah, I got that first sub of the day in, so thank you guys over on the YT side. Ripping right along.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, Steve, welcome in, welcome in. We got the puppy hanging out with us today. Isn't that right, little Coopers? We got the Husky with us. We got PoE today. It's going to be a good Thursday, everybody. I'm fired up about it, man. I love Path of Exiles, and we get to see the best form of it, the fastest guys in the format, running through Act 1 to Act 4.
I think Puppy deserves a treat.
Oh yeah, he gets plenty. He's my fat little guy. Hey, what up, Ra? Welcome in. Ra Ricks, good to see you again. Looking here. Dang, Agnormus is actually doing really well in the Huntress. This is our first time seeing him play it, and he's actually keeping pace with Woodish. Wow, is he cruising. That's a good start. Yeah. What up, Daniel? Welcome in, my man. And I'm doing good, Robrix. What are you up to today, my dude? New event league. Yeah, dude, September 4th. I'm excited for it, man. Should be a blast. Good puppy. All right. Got our dog hanging out. Today's your birthday, Rob. Well, happy birthday, dude. Heck yeah. You doing anything fun tonight? That's awesome, man. Fantastic. What up, Baconator? Welcome in. We got Jordan coming to hang. Gusto. What up, Gusto? How you doing, my man? You ready to rip on some Once Human tonight some more? Or you got work, my dude? Hey! We're just doing some speed casting today. So this is kind of the boring part, so we'll talk a little with chat here before we get into the serious parts of the run. Act 1's super slow up until they get to Geonor. So yeah, right now Choco and Ignormus are working through Red Veil.
Hell yeah, it'll be
Whole New Society just got in there. And then we got Woodish pulling just slightly ahead, getting ready to get into the next area towards the graveyard. Heck yeah, Gusto. Dude, I'm so excited to grind with you, man. Sorry your internet cut out last night. For all of you that don't know, we are playing a big Once Human play group in our Discord, so make sure to click my links in all my profiles here and pop in.
You've been really knocking out the Once Human stuff.
Yeah, so I hit level 36 yesterday, Vera. I'm 37 this morning. Hey, Smurfs, good to see you over on TTV. Yes, dude, I hope Agnormus wins this thing, man. He's been doing so good, and his last 2 runs just got stifled in Act 3. He was pacing so well. Poor guy. Yeah, that's the one I hope wins it. See him at ExileCon, see if he can win this whole thing. Because I think he has a good shot. He's got a ton of practice in right now. Jonathan Harris, welcome in. How you doing today, my man? Late night driver, how's it hanging? All right, so you're starting to see where they're getting the weapon swaps with the talismans. So they're going to utilize bear and wolf form to get some buffs on themselves while also increasing their movement speed with some of the jump abilities.
You
Pro
shall
strat.
open the game and fell asleep before I could make a tune.
Pro strat, lose first 3 races, win 4 so you get more practice. Oh no, Vera, we do need to get you an invite code, so I'll work on getting that today for you. Mine are all capped out. Gusto, when you get on tonight, can you post your invite code for everyone?
Fun.
Hey, late night driver, appreciate the likes, my man. Welcome in. It's gonna be a great day today. Got Agnormus, pulling them pro strats out like Smurf said, losing 3 races in a row to win them all. To win the last 2, the most important ones where it's do or die for him. Man, poor Agnormus too, man, because he is like the beacon for Path of Exile speedrunning for PoE2. And I thought he was going to get in a lot sooner. And man, did he just have some really unfortunate runs. Sometimes he did get a little too cute with it, with what he did during his progressions. But man, some of the Act 3 execution just wasn't there for him. Excuse me, friends. Yeah, and he's doing really well right now. Oh, I see what he's doing on Huntress. That's kind of cool. So he's utilizing some of the quarterstaff skills to bounce around. That's kind of fun to see. That's a little different than what we see with the werewolf forms. If you're watching on the bottom right, Chockle does the werewolf form for his movement.
Now.
I know, right? I got a long night ahead of me. We got 6-7 hours of Once Human and 2 hours of Path of Exile. So it's going to be a busy, busy day today. I'm amped up to hang with y'all for it. Shemarberg 46, welcome in. How you doing today? Make sure to drop down a follow as we're doing a bunch of fun stuff in gaming. Happy you're all here hanging with us across the YT, TTV, and of course TikTok. Hope y'all are having a great day. All right, now we're getting to some interesting things where we got Agnormus and Woodish kind of leading the pack here. Woodish the furthest in. He is into the Maliseum, I believe, and working through his first little area there. Getting to that next boss fight. We got Chockle and Agnormus just outside in the graveyard, and Relicario, wow, into the graveyard as well. So we got Relicario switching back in on that Druid. And he's kind of been a dark horse that's done really good, just not been able to sniff up into the top 4 off that Druid. It'll be really interesting to see if he could have a heck of a performance here. What I notice happens most often with the Druid class is they fall off really hard with speed once they get into the mid parts of Act 2. And then it gets very difficult for them to keep up in terms of having enough defense to get through some of the mechanics. But Woodish doing a good job here on the Mercenary, staying a little bit ahead of everybody like he should. There in that bottom left. We got Chockle and Agnormus making the circle around just so they got everything unlocked and ready to go. And into the tomb goes Agnormus. Interesting, he went Tomb of the Consul first. Same with Chockle. That's where I believe you have Woodish in Maliseum. Normally they start Maliseum. So a little bit different this time around. But yeah, very, very similar movements you're going to see throughout Act 1. Everyone will stay pretty close and step up to about a minute within each other. And then we'll start seeing some real separation as we get through Geonor and into Act 2. Relicario really getting stuck in having an issue on taking down that elite. Wow. The damage just isn't there for him early, and he got, oh my gosh, he almost went down. That is crazy. Good recovery by him, but that was a little dangerous. What up, Manta Army 2? Welcome in.
Wait, are they speed running the whole game?
Yes, they are speed running all 4 acts. And they do it in under 2 hours, Vera. It is insane to watch. So these guys are 13 minutes in, already halfway through Act 1. The speed on this is just insane. They'll be an hour and a half in and be all the way through Act 3.
That's wild.
Yeah. You're seeing like the best of the best of people speedrunning this entire game. So the world record currently is 1 hour and 56 minutes, and we did see someone last week make the new world record, which was awesome. And had they not gone down on the last boss fight, they would have actually clinched like 1 hour and 53 minutes and some change. So yeah, they got to hit a world record run on stream here on the speedrun cast, which was crazy to see. Have you played any Path of Exiles 2, Vera? Hey, King Candy, welcome in. Appreciate you for the follow. Hopefully you enjoy some fun PoE content with us. Alright, let's see here. Into Tomb of the Consort for Relicario and Agnormus. Oh wow, his damage was much, much better right here. Interesting that Relicario is doing some of the staff swaps right now.
I can beat it in 1 hour or less.
I would love to see it, Gusto.
No, I've never even heard of it.
Oh, it's one of my
First
favorite
follow of the day, that's
ARPGs,
good.
Vera. Heck yeah, Candy. Thanks for the first follow. Hopefully many more to come, but glad you're here with us. What up, Giovanna? Welcome into chat. Hanging out on the TikTok side.
Shh, me talk.
Hey, King Candy, thank you so much for the gifts. You're the man, dude. Hitting us up with that game controller? Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Thank you again. I appreciate that so much. All right, let's see here.
It looks similar to Diablo, though.
It is a Diablo-style game, and this is what Diablo should have became, but Path of Exiles was the savior for the ARPG market. It is by far the best game I've ever played. This is going to be the best game for the next 10 years in ARPGs. And they haven't even fully released the game out yet, which is crazy to think about with how much is in it. Well, for those of you over on the TTV side that play in our guild, you guys know like how great last season was. Like Smurfs, how much fun did you have this season in the guild? Like going through and doing all your hardcore stuff. Like it was such a good time. Same with you, Luna. You had a blast in our guild this season. It's better because it was made in New Zealand. Yeah, that helps too. But is it still New Zealand if GGG is owned by Tencent, you know? I'm not sure that it still counts as a New Zealand company there, King Candy. At least for PoE2 anyways. What up, Mr. J? Welcome in. Good to see you. I do still need to do your reward for Pow World. I probably won't get to it today. I got really bombarded this morning, Mr. J, and then I was up late last night with Once Human stuff. But tomorrow I will get your rewards. Everyone give a quick round of applause to Mr. J. He completed our Pow World permadeath race.
Another game for me to hyperfixate on. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, anytime, just trying to help your OCD, Vera. Or as you call it, CDO, because everything has to be in order.
The game idea was made in NZ, so still puts us on the map.
Hey, that's fair, King Candy. All right, looking here, they're going through the Praetor fight right now, so they're all almost out of the graveyard. Once Human's so good, dude. They're just like, they're not comparable because Once Human is a survival loot and shoot, so it's a very different style game for sure. But I'm loving some Once Human. If you guys want to come into our warband, we're doing a ton of fun stuff there. Gusto's an absolute monster in our group on there. We're having a good time. Love to have y'all come play. As you can see, we game a ton in our gaming community across PoE.
In downloading Once Human, I've never heard of it or played it.
Oh, dude, Mr. J, if you love survivals, you're going to love it with us.
Drop that follow. It's free. Don't be scared.
Gusto, I need your invite code so we can get Mr. J, Vera, and then Flower all into our Once Human warband and into the server. And then for all of you wanting to know,
J.
we're on Manibus 279 is the server. So if you guys have questions, feel free to reach out to me on Discord for the Once Human group. And we're rolling right along.
Well, if you start getting side-eye from my guildies, it's not my fault.
Listen, I'm trying to take you over to Classic there, Vera, to join us on Classic. So I'm sure I get non-appreciative glances for that. But yeah, so we're doing a ton of fun stuff in our gaming community. We got a PoE guild, a WoW guild, a Once Human warband, and then a couple Pow World servers.
Bombastic side-eye.
Bombastic? That's great, Mr. J.
I will send it in Discord later.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Gusto. I appreciate you, sir. What up, King Candy? Thank you for the daily heart me. Also, just a quick reminder, make sure to get your daily heart me's in and any Go Populars that you can. Definitely helps the stream here, and I want your pennies. I deserve your pennies more than the government does, so hook it up, dog.
More swords.
They're good at that. That's funny. That's fantastic. And yes, Hippo, we're finally getting swords. September 4th, we'll have some more stuff going on in Path of Exiles. I've really gotten to enjoy doing the August speed runs, but we'll get into some more playing.
WTF am I looking at?
Subs, welcome in. So this is speed casting for speedrunners on Path of Exiles 2. So these are the best of the best that are competing for the last spot into ExileCon to speed race on the live stage. And I had gotten the ability to be able to cast these through GGG. So yeah, if you're looking here, we got the crowbar going. They're fighting the crow fight. Relicario doing a pretty good job here, sticking out.
Like
Yes, the 5th if you're in New Zealand, 4th here in the States. Just because you New Zealanders live in the future.
in giving away our materials on the perma.
That's awesome, Mr. J. Yeah, good news is we are going to open up global importing to our fluffy softcore server. So the nice fun server is going to have global importing allowed, so you can take all your permadeath stuff and put it onto that server. So that we'll have some announcements Monday as we switch up some stuff on our Power World servers. We'll keep you guys posted there. Yeah, Crowbell going down. Woodish already through, finishing up some EXP over by the Ritual Altar. So yeah, they're all staying really neck and neck in Act 1, which is surprising. You're not seeing the lead disparities you were in the first 3 weeks. Like, everybody in the top 4 right now is pretty much at the same point within about 15 seconds of each other. And the reason that the Crowbell fight's important here is it gives you 2 passive skill points. So it's very important for you to do that. Perma for players or pals. On our permadeath server, it is both. So if your pal goes down, it gets deleted. If your character goes down, everything you own gets deleted. So we're going to have some updates as Mr. J was the first one to clear the server. So we are going to be making some changes to the server since the speed race is over.
Not my babies.
I know, we've lost some tough ones. I lost Hot Dog and almost cried, my little chillet. Hey, King Candy coming in with the roses. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you again for gifting. Coming in having a good time with us here on the PoE Speedcast. All right, let's see how they're going here. We're going to check back in. We got Woodish and Chockle actually staying really good in pace with Relicario. Relicario looks like he's a bit ahead of everyone. And then Agnorm is pulling up the rear.
Now. But don't remind me, my first death splatter in it took my wolf head in my butt.
Oh no, Mr.
Once we
J.
beat Once Human, what is the next survival game, Mal?
Honestly, Gusto, we're going to do a series of different scenarios on Once Human here over the next 6 months. So, we knew that Power World was going to kind of fade into the background from the initial hype. We're going to keep our servers up for those of you that love Power World, and we'll keep working along. And we'll always have at least one server up for you guys as time goes on.
I am racing to I am number 1 billion behind.
And then, yeah, in survival games, we're going to stick on Once Human for quite a bit of time with all of the new stuff going on in Once Human. And we're going to get into doing a lot of fun stuff there.
Bitcraft Online is a good game to smash up. It's like Run Escape.
Oh, Bitcraft. I've never heard of Bitcraft.
And collab.
Oh, right. When's the Power World update, Mr. J? Hey, Fitus Hippo, welcome back. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate you, my man. All right, going into Oakham Village. Got everybody working through to the Executioner right now. Got our puppy hanging out. You can see his tail there as we're giving him some pets.
It's TBA right now. The collab is No Man's Sky.
Oh, really? We're getting a No Man's Sky collab for Power World. That's fantastic, Mr. J. Yeah, I'm sure we'll go back and do some more Power World focused streaming content as we get updates for it. But the initial...
So delete all other games on my PC. Got it.
Oh, Gusto, don't do that. But yeah, as we get more Power World updates, I'm sure we'll go back and do different fun things there. Hey, thank you for that, subs. Appreciate you coming in and liking the stream. You're the man for doing that. I appreciate you. Glad you guys are here hanging. Gusto, you're so ridiculous. All right, now we're getting to the fun parts here. They're all working now. After they get through Executioner, they're going to be pushing to Geonor, and this is where we start seeing the separations happen. And these guys are going much, much quicker.
Need
Oh, wow.
10,000.
Keom and 231 have taken the lead over everybody. Wow. Our Huntresses are just moving right now.
I'm still stuck on a small indie game.
Wow, we have a Sorceress hitting the top 6. That is absolutely crazy. We'll keep
On
going.
the cozy server, I'll never have an ammo issue again. My factory made 1.8 billion gold.
Hey, King Candy coming in with the 100 Go Populars. Wow! Dude, you're the best. I appreciate you so much for gifting. And yeah, if you can get us up to 10K likes, helps a bunch. Thank you, subs, for getting us started. And what indie game are you stuck on, Vera? On the cozy server, I'll never have an ammo issue again because you have 1.8 billion gold. Who are you, Dr. Evil, Mr. J? What is happening over there? That's crazy.
Over 10,000.
Over 10,000? Yeah, if we can get 10,001, that would be great for likes. Just 10,001. No more, no less. Got to get it right there. Or you guys could be absolute degenerates and try and hit 6969 for likes, because I know how you all is in gaming. Holy buckets.
Very small dev team Lil game called WoW.
Yeah, very
Playing
small
Oregon
company.
Trail tonight.
Not a 20-year giant, giant team that's
You're
been
at
around.
10.8k.
For likes? I don't think so, subs. We are showing 2,200. So we still have a chance to hit 6969. Hey, Hippo coming in with the Hippo gifts. Dude, you're the best. Of course they're Hippo gifts. Makes sense to me. Yup. Absolutely. Holy crap, guys. You guys are awesome for coming in and having a blast with me as we're speedrunning here. I have not got to cast much, but I've had an absolute blast with y'all.
No, not at all. Best part is you can be a pantsless march.
Vera, it does not surprise me.
A genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, Iron Man.
Oh my god. Vera. So, listen. It does not surprise me after hanging out with you that you are a mage that is pantless in WoW. That makes so much sense. And yes, Mr. J, you are the billionaire on Power World for sure, and an absolute genius. See, I have the opposite effect where I think people are either thinking I'm an absolute idiot or buffoon or an absolute mad genius, and they don't know which. And I like keeping people guessing. It's more fun that way, Mr. J. Keep them on their toes. Let's see what we got going here.
Check Discord, good win.
231 went down, so that's going to pop him out of the top 4. We got Chockle rolling through, Woodish rolling through.
Chat. You'll have to share a pic of my mog one day. It's fantastic.
That's fantastic. I'll have to check it out, Vera.
Honestly, mad genius, you are smart of Goodwin.
Sometimes I'm an absolute buffoon, though, and we get to be in a dummy.
Top left corner of the pic.
Subs, I will check Discord here after I get through the PoE speedcast. So we'll hop in there after that. Just right this second, I got so much going on with 2 different chats and a full speedcast going. All right, let's look here. Darren Keom ended up taking that top right spot as 231 went down. We got Relicario surprisingly keeping really good pace with everybody. This is the best I've seen him play. If he can keep this up throughout Act 2, he might have a real shot in placing this time around. Then I don't know what happened to Agnormus. He got really far behind. He kind of sandbags the beginning, which surprises me. And then Woodish, yeah, just keeping good pace on his mercenary, doing a good job. One thing I'll say about Woodish is he's very, very consistent, but he goes very, very slow at times. Yeah, so it looks like 231 was the first into Oga Manor, but got beat down. We got Keom staying pace. He's the first one to get Candlemass down. So the reason Candlemass is important for these guys is it's a free permanent health upgrade to your character. So you see him take that right away in the center here. All right, we're going to recap 231's death. So he gives up. He's the first one to get to Candlemas, but gets beat down by the fire. Man, that's got to feel bad because 231 has played so well throughout this. It just had really bad, unfortunate accidents throughout. Oh, and he takes it right on the chin. Man, that was brutal. Yeah, we do like the extra house. And the hard part for these guys is they only get to about a 700 health pool, even through Act 4. So their health pool is not very big. Like, most things can one-shot them later on in the game, and they have to do a very good job dodging.
That was a one-shot holy.
Yeah, he got smoked by Candlemas, dude. That was insane. All right, we got Relicario pushing up through still. I'm really surprised to see a Druid and a Sorceress entering the top 6. It's very interesting to see. I mean, I know through Act 1 you can get pretty quick clears, so it's been cool to see.
Bent over the lap type play right there.
Yeah, Candlemas showed him who Daddy was for sure, dude. Absolute craziness. Okay, let's see here. We got Keom working through. We got Chockle on Candlemas now, so he's pulling up the 4th place spot here for sure. Everybody else is heading up to Geonor. A couple important notes when you're fighting Geonor is he does a very specific set of attacks that really hurt. He is a 2-phase boss, one in human form, one in wolf form. Once you get to his 2nd phase, he has a move called Requiem, which shoots down ice spikes. If you catch it when he's under 25% life, it will insta-rip you. Hey, subs! Thanks for the daily heartbeat. Appreciate you, dog. That's awesome. So yeah, so big thing for this is making sure that they don't get hit by the Requiem one-shot or get caught in 2 phases of the Mist Fog while Geonor is in wolf form, as it does suck up quite a bit of time. So Keom is in fighting right now in 1st place, going against phase 1 of Geonor. Relicario, 8 seconds behind him. Yeah, insta-rip got him. Hey, subs coming in with those 69 go populars. I see you, you sicko. Thank you so much. What up, Nightwolf? Welcome in. Alright, Geonor's phased for Relicario, phased for Keom. Woodish is just starting the fight. And we got Chockle pulling up the rear here, still looking to get into the Geonor fight. It looks like he did get pulled. Yep, Agnormus has made it back into 4th place as he is on the 2nd phase as well of Geonor, keeping pace with Keom and Relicario.
Out of the race.
Yep, he got Thanos snapped out. That's what happens. You drop out of the top 4 for more than 30 seconds, they will just kick you out. So this is a pretty good spot for him to be in. That is a very easy mechanic to fight. As you're watching there, Relicario gets the same mechanic, which makes him very easy to take down as you can burst him down. So did Keom. The slam down can one-shot you that you just saw Relicario dodge. And then Keom is going to get down Geonor before he can start shooting off Requiem. Very quick, very well done. Same with Agnorus. I worry for Relicario on the DPS here. If he gets into a Requiem hit, it could one-shot him, and then Woodish got stuck on the Mist phase. So those are the 2 things you're trying to avoid in this fight. And Relicario and Woodish both got caught on it. Oh, Relicario barely stays out of the Requiem phase. And then Woodish still stuck in Mist, which is putting him behind. Yeah, this game is absolutely great. Just so you guys know, in our Discord, we have a 120-person guild for this game. We've been on it for 8 years, from PoE1 now to PoE2. So if you guys ever decide you want to hop in, starting in 2027, Path of Exiles 2 is going to be free to play. Completely free to play, no beta key you have to buy. Alright, Agnormus working through. Keom's keeping pace with him in Act 2. Woodish and Relicario slowly making their way into Act 2 right now. Woodish pulling up the rear now after getting stuck in a pretty unfortunate Mist phase with Geonor. So the next fight that they're going to come across is going to be the Hyena fight. The Hyena has 2 different abilities that can one-shot our runners. It is a couple of slams that he does, and then comboed with a large straight-line AoE he shoots down.
We do like free-to-play.
Yes, free-to-play is good. I'm sure to you, Vera, that's very unusual to hear because you get sucked into paying for World of Warcraft. Hey, what up, Pancake? Welcome in. How you doing today? Again, King Candy, thank you for all the gifts. Thank you, subs, for getting me those Go Populars. It means a ton here on the channel. Helps us a whole bunch. I'm on call for a week and it starts with a new league. Oh no, Smurfs! I'll miss you for it, dude. But yeah, we'll get some stuff put up over the weekend here for Path of Exiles, have our Pal World updates, and then we're chugging along on Once Human right now.
I'd give Blizzy my soul, but it'd be returned probably.
Oh no!
First Descendants was great till they added skins.
That's terrible, Vera. You should not so easily give your sad little soul away.
I want a full randomizer server Pal World.
First Descendants was great until they added skins. Yeah, for sure. First Descendants definitely got weird, Mr. J. I never played it, but I watched a ton on it. You said you were on HC for a few weeks anyways. I'll be grinding. Yes, so we will kick over to hardcore on Path of Exiles after about 2 to 3 weeks of softcore as we see the new stuff in the new league.
They don't like emo kid souls, I suppose.
Emo kid souls, oh no! I don't know what Blizzard likes anymore. They've been sold and bought so many times. Okay, let's see here. Looks like most of them have gotten through the hyena fight outside. Oh yeah, Relicario just finished, so they are all moving on into the Modon Mines. So they got Trader's Passage and Modon Mines to roll through. Or, yeah, excuse me, Modon Quarry. There are lots. Hey, I'll take your soul if you want, Vera. If you're offering, you know. Ooh, Relicario I thought had finished the hyena fight. He has not. Yeah, we got Wrathbreaker. This is the Wrathbreaker fight for those of you that missed it. So he does a pretty good job of keeping him in the corner to avoid those one-shots. Hey, yo! Hey, if she's offering, you know? Just saying, Mr. J, just saying. Gets the stun on Wrathbreaker. Very good. Looks like he's going to get that fight pretty well. We got Keom and Woodish really fighting for first place right now. Again, that's what I'm saying. You guys don't know if I'm an idiot or a genius.
First, damn.
Listen, I didn't say anything remotely related to all that. I just wanted to take her soul, you know? It's fine.
Right.
But
I'll eat Viraxes.
Oh god, no. Okay, let's keep it PG, everybody. Holy. I shouldn't have said anything. I took it too far, I'm sorry. Alright. Let's see, we got Keom going. Agnormus going, nice. Oh, did Woodish go down? He's in a spectating mode. No, he's still going just fine.
Don't know what I signed on for, but I'm not one to back down from a challenge.
I know you, Subs. You're real consistent. You're always up in there.
Bahahaha.
Y'all are wild. Holy buckets. All right, we got Agnormus taking back the lead again.
This is a wild conversation.
Always is. Yeah. Thanks for opening that up. Jeez, Vera. Try to have fun here. Just kidding. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to use the restroom here while you guys are watching Erasers. Give me about 30 seconds. And Vera, Vera, I would wine and dine you first, you know?
Pandora's box got leaked. I'd make dinner after.
I'd make dinner after. You're sick! What's wrong with you? Absolute sickos in here. Kersey, don't come into the stream. Leave! Alright, we got Smurfs up saying the takeaway from the Q&A was that they had a bunch of balance changes in Ascendancy reworks that were ready and originally slated to get in 0.55, but unfortunately turned out to be a gigantic merging nightmare with the introduction of Duelist, which touches all aspects of the game at a fundamental level, and they just didn't have the production resources to throw at tackling this huge endeavor of a task with 1.0 coming out. That makes a ton of sense, Smurf. As a simpleton, I'm just excited we have swords coming out. I'm no butt, I treat ladies with a home-cooked meal. I mean, better than taking them out back to the Wendy's, you know? I mean, there are phases to this, right? Alright, anyway, they better stop before I get us all in trouble. My goodness.
I make a mean bowl of cereal, also known as a Chef Boyardee.
That's absolutely horrible. That is white trash level, Mr. J. Absolutely not. We'll have to show you some skills. Get you to cook a linguine or something. And wow, Agnormus really made a good comeback.
A good cheeseburger hits different.
So yeah, the biggest thing that I'm noticing here, guys, Agnormus has kept pace while being 2 levels ahead of most of the Huntresses outside of Kium. One thing that really worries me for Relcario is his level disparity, being only level 13 right now, as the Druid really hurts him. Oh no, sometimes a good cheeseburger is different. Oh no. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, Vera, I'll put the tablecloth down at the Wendy's. And master of the microwavable. That's so terrible, Mr. J. So bad. How did you... Because, Mr. J, you're married, right? How did you get married?
I can cook, I promise. I just can't with my hours.
That's fair. You do work a ton, my friend. Hey, thanks for the roses subs. You're the best, man. I appreciate you. Dabbing the bros up with roses makes me happy. What up, Jason? Welcome in. How you doing? Alright, we're on to the Ruda fight. Ruda does have a nasty one-shot when she starts doing the Weeble Wobbles. Agnormus doing a pretty good job here of getting through that and beating her down before she does it.
I am the best.
Why are you the best, Mr. Subs? You tell me, sir.
I got hitched because she laughs a lot.
That makes sense, Mr. J. Oh, shit!
Ladies love me.
Dude! Subs! Dude, Subs, super cool of you, man. I appreciate you so much for doing that. You're the man. Thank you again. I loved you long time. That was awesome. Alright, we got Kium getting through Ruda just right behind Agnormus. This is Agnormus's to win, I think.
Gotta show brother love.
Bro, you're the best. Thank you, Subs. I appreciate you so much, man. I'm so excited for you to get back home and get back to normal back in Iowa so we can game a whole bunch more.
He made me tingle.
Gave you the tinglies? Hey, LGG, thank you for the share. Appreciate you for coming in and sharing. How's your day going, my man? All right, we got some PoE speed running still going here. Man, I'm really hoping Agnormus just pulls it off today.
I'd rather you tinkle.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No golden showers in this stream, you sickos. You stop that right now. Unacceptable. We are classy trailer park people here.
I need gifts right now.
No, we do not, Mr. J. Listen, R. Kelly, you calm it down over there. Jesus. Trying to do a professional speedcast over here.
Classy where?
And I got the trailer park people here coming in, doing R. Kelly type things. Absolutely despicable. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so they are working through Trader's Passage here. Agnormus really doing a great job on the Huntress. I don't know why he was trying so hard to make
Peter
mercenary
Griffin would
work.
have been used ho ho ho.
Wow, wow, wow! That makes sense, Mr. J. That's great. Alright, we're into the Helani Gates now, which is good. Agnormus still keeping pace with Woodish, which is amazing that Woodish has had the pace he had. He's very consistent, but man, does he just not jump off the screen. He is a little bit boring to watch. Agnormus switching to the Huntress, I think, has been really good for him. And then, yeah, Kium is doing a great job right now. I'm curious to see where 2-3-1 landed after their death at Candlemass, because we will see them back again. They're a very fast speedrunner. I don't think Choco's going to keep 2-3-1 from passing him at the rate he's going. I mean, he is into Hawani Gates, but man, he's not going quick.
I most definitely am not classy. He'll twerk in a grocery store if the song is right.
He'll twerk in a grocery store? Listen, I'll give you $20 right now if you get it on camera. That's great, Mr. J. Hey, what up, user 157? Welcome in. PoE or Diablo 4? Dude, definitely Path of Exile. This is a Path of Exile stream. What do you mean?
If I had one.
Dude, just get that flip phone out, that Motorola Razr, and just get that recording going. It'd be fine, Mr. J. Just do it. $20 is $20, right? Brother, what's better? Listen, user.
Good win.
It's not even a question which is better. Like, here is Diablo 4, okay? And then here is 100 pounds of absolute manure. And then here is Path of Exiles 2. And then Diablo 4 just gets pressed down by the manure.
Recordings from twerking at work if you want it.
That is hilarious. I'm going to make it my my Be Right Back screen, Mr. J. Just you throwing that ass. And then, Raid, what up? Welcome in. How you doing today? Thank you for the share. I appreciate you, my friend.
Good win.
Raid! Alright, let's see. We got Chockle and Woodish ripping along. Woodish already into the first Janara fight. Wow.
Oh my god, that made me laugh so hard.
Good. It made you laugh so hard you couldn't even spell the word hard right. Woo!
Good win, howdy.
Howdy, Miss Rain.
Hard asterisk, I can't even type.
That's what I was just saying. So funny, Mr. J. That was great, my man. Holy crap. We've had such a great start to the stream. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, gifting, watching, and laughing with me. We're going to have a ton of fun today. We got one human on the docket after. We're going to see if Agnormus doesn't pull a choke job again.
MJHAI.
Yeah, Vera. Dude, that was awesome. Alright, Agnormus getting through Janara. Kium is on to the next area already, it looks like. Oh, wow, and then we have Chockle already pushing ahead. Good for Chockle getting into the bone pits. So this is where this starts to get interesting. I've seen people start to get ripped here around the bone pits and also going into Keth. So this is where we're going to start seeing some separation here on the stream. Legally blind, that's hilarious. I mean, I'm with you, brother. Look at these speckles I got on.
How are you doing?
Hey, Salty T, what up? Welcome in. Thanks for the share. Henrik, good to see you. Welcome in, my man. Have you watched the GTA 6 Netflix gameplay? Looks so amazing. Yeah, I've seen some of the leaks. I'm so sad that I won't get to play it as a PC player for like another 2 years. And then Rain asked, how am I doing? I am doing fantastic, Rain. Salty T, welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully we can hold you over with some fun chat and some PoE speedcast until Miss Havoc gets on. She should be on this evening for you.
I'm glad.
Salami Boy 3, welcome in. How you doing, my friend? Alright, let's take a look here. Ooh, and Kium gets Janora down. Wow, Kium has really fell behind here. So you're seeing Woodish, Agnormus, and Chockle take off ahead of Kium. Kium dropping down into 5th place here. Luxian has passed him up. So we may see the end of Kium. Cooper is laying down right over here. So he's to my left. To my right. Same thing. King's Collectibles, welcome in. How you doing? ABBBBBBBB, hello? Did I get that right? And then, yeah, the other thing is when you get into this fight that they're coming up on here on the Bone Fits, it's a 2-boss fight, and the spacing's really tight in there. If you get trapped against the wall, you'll get beat.
Kazuma suckered for huskies.
Yes, he is.
Laying down, not getting treats.
He's my big old husky. He's a husky Malamute. He's a big boy. He's about 95 pounds. Hey! Thanks for coming in and following. I appreciate you so much. Welcome into the stream, Pope Turtle. Hopefully you're having a great day over on TTV with us.
I love that.
Yeah, dude, he's the bestest. Whoa. Listen. When you say bless you to someone, you have to start with God bless you or you sound pretentious. So make sure you get that right,
My
Mr.
dream
Pope.
puppy is husky.
Dude, they're the
Win.
best. He's the best to hang with. Have you ever seen my puppy, Mr. J? Rain, what up, dude? All right, Macedonian Tusks is finished. We got our first fight done for Chockle. Agnormus and Keom still working through.
Guess what?
Woodish is pushing into Kath right now. What's that, Rain? What you got? What you got for me, girl? Come here, Coops. Come say hi. Come here, Pups. You
I
want
think
everyone
I
to
saw
say
him
hi?
one time behind you.
Yeah, so here's little Coopers. Hi, Bubs. Everyone say hi to Coopers. He's our sweet little puppy. Look at that guy. Hi. Aren't you, Coop? Say hi to everyone. Yeah? Look at that little guy. That's our husky.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, he's a good boy. We're getting some head pats in now. Now that I've started petting, we can't stop, everybody. It's game over now. But yeah, he's the best, man.
I saw a kitten inside of a gas station. It was so cute.
Oh, nice. Why was there a cat in a gas station, though? That's a little concerning. Without context, it's just like, was it like a stray cat? Was it like someone holding a cat? You know? Oh, what up, buddy?
My Catolite is like that.
Yeah, once the pets begin, they don't stop, Vera, not ever. You gotta keep petting him. He demands all the pets, my friend. Hey, there's
We had a
Agnormus
Malamute
getting
one time
down.
named Upper. He was a darker brown and goldish white. I wish I had peaks.
Yep, getting down in the cat now. We got
don't have
Woodish,
if it was
man.
a stray cat. It was too friendly.
If Woodish could keep this pace up, he could win this today, and he's been very, very consistent. Oh, it was a friendly cat, okay. We had a Malamute one time named Appa. He was a darker brown and goldish white. I wish I had pics. Yeah, dude. So Cooper is
No,
brown
even
and
if
white.
I pet his sister, he gets jelly.
Wow. What an attention seeker, dude. Absolute attention seeker. Cooper's that way too. Everybody has to pet Coopers when they come through the door. Yeah, he's over here getting all the pets, happy as a lark, aren't you, pal? Aren't you, my little pal? Yeah, good boy. There's no food up here for you. Why are you stiff at the desk? You're such a goober. All right, Agnormus is into the cat's fight for the snake, working through that. Keom pushing ahead of him, same with Woodish.
Am I the
And then
only
Chockle
moron
doing a
here
great
today?
job. Gusto was in here today as well, so Gusto mods for us as well.
I want the Siberian breed of husky, but they want a liver and arm for it.
Oh, really? Well, Cooper's a Siberian Husky. He just has Malamute mixed in. So he's Siberian and Malamute. And he's got the funniest little whiskers. He's got like cat whiskers. It's so fun. Oh, you're about to fall over and go to sleep as I pet your little head, aren't you, pal? Yep, there's
I
the
am just making
rollover.
sure.
Yeah, Gusto's got
Oh, he
work today.
mixed?
Yeah, so he's mixed Siberian Husky and Malamute. So he's got a mix of both in him. You're okay, little Coopers. You get all comfy there, pal. But yeah, he's a good boy. Look at that little tail wagging. All right, now we got Agnorus working through, Luxian working through. Looks like Luxian pulled back up into the top 4, which is nice to
He
see.
looks so fluffy in Gonna Die.
Dude, he is the fluffiest. In the winter, he is my heater, dude. Comes up into the California king bed, sleeps with me. It's the best, dude. Keeps my feet nice and warm.
Umau Agnes.
Yeah. And then we got Agnormus working through. Yeah, Agnormus is the name of one of the speedrunners there in the bottom right. I don't know that I said Agnes, Mr. J. Did I call him Agnes? Did I, misspeak? He's playing like an old lady right now. He needs to get it together. What up, the goat? Welcome in. Oh. Hi, Fluffy. Are you just resting your head on the desk like a
Laugh.
goofball? Alright, we're into the Keth fight with Azirian. Choco and Luxian are pulling up behind him. Agnormus going like a snail right now. Needs to get it going here. Man, this is what kills me with Agnormus, is he'll have like great stretches, and then he'll have like these real terrible stretches.
Agnes is the little girl from the movie Despicable Me that says what Rain said.
Oh, okay. I totally missed that joke. He looks so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay. I'm tracking now. I'm tracking. That's funny. All right, working through here. Woodish, first one through. He is on to Valley of the Titans. Choco right behind him. Agner slogging along with Luxian. And then Wild Keom is pushed back into 5th place. We have a new Huntress in Enzu pulling up 6th place right now. That is crazy. So it'll be interesting to see how they treat the leveling. So most of them stop leveling at about level 27 as they get into Act 3. Because the level difference in mobs gets so vast that they stop gaining EXP. Which makes speedrunning very, very difficult on this game. But yeah, absolutely crazy to watch right now.
I'm a Disney fiend and maybe the TV show Friends fiend.
Are you a big fan of Disney? And dude, Friends is fun. Dude, how has Jennifer Aniston not aged in like 30 years? That's like the craziest thing I've ever seen, Mr. J. Like, it makes 0 sense to me. Absolutely 0 sense. Alright, we got Luxian and Ignormus on the Zirian fight, and then Choco and Woodish into Valley of the Titans. They're doing a super great job here, keeping everything going.
Because she hiding the fountain of youth.
She's hiding the fountain of youth. Dude, I wouldn't put it past her. That's crazy that she still looks like she's 30 years old. And she's like 50-something. Makes 0 sense. And she hasn't had any like plastic surgery done either. Shoot, I'm 33 and I don't even look that good now.
A little sip with me.
A little sippy sip, Vera. And Vera, you're not that old, right? I think when we were talking, you were like, you said you were 27, right? Since we've been hanging out. You don't have to answer that. Just curious is all. All right, we're just skipping by the abyssal pit.
Actor that played Chandler IP.
I know, right?
No 34 Mal.
Oh. Okay, well then. I'm 33, so I'm right there with you. We're just a couple of old bastards now. Once you hit 30, it's all over, Vera. Just kidding. I've actually enjoyed my 30s much more than my 20s. 30s have been like a great, great time. Been having a blast in life.
Dude FR.
For real! Alright, let's see how they're rolling here. So they're all pretty much to Valley. Woodish is going to be the first one out of Valley of the Titans going towards the Titan boss fight. So he'll be the first one into the next zone. And then it looks like Choco's following behind him. Through with Luxian and then Agnormus pulling up that 4th place spot. Yeah, the level disparities are all about the same.
70 and my body looks 26. I've spent more time in hospitals this past year than ever. It's diabolical.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to hear, guys. That's never fun. Yeah, hospitals also have, like, that antiseptic smell, and I just relate that smell to, like, absolute just, like, death, dude. Oh, I hate hospital smell. No one's happy about it. Like, I don't know why there isn't Febreze in every hospital, you know? They know Febreze exists, right? Dang, Woodish is actually just crushing them. Just dinged up in level as well.
Youth would do us all a world of good.
I know, right? Go back to being like 21 again. When you didn't have backaches anymore. What up, cat lover? Welcome in. How you doing?
Hospitals literally can kick rocks. They don't fix people anymore. They just treat symptoms.
Yeah, I mean, there is a whole, like, ugly side of that. I think there are some good people that do good things in the medical industry, but it's definitely slated a very weird way in the U.S. for sure. It is about selling prescription drugs to kick the next person along with their
You'll
symptoms,
swim in
for
that
sure.
fountain, trust.
Mr. J just in there bathing in it, just happy as a lark.
I don't think the world could handle me at 21 again. Be too much chaos.
Hey, I think it would be a fun time. I think that's a great idea, Vera. Everyone needs a little chaos in the world. Makes it fun. Dang, Woodish is doing a really good job this time around. His game style is a little bit boring, but very consistent. He might be our winner today. He's putting on a very good showing in Act 2 here, much better than what he did last week. Oh, we got some movement speed bootsies, which is good. He's going to need them. We got Chockle right behind him on the Colossus fight, which is amazing to see that a mercenary through these last 3 zones has kept pace with the Huntress and stayed
he
ahead.
can be the new beast tamer. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hair's locked in today.
You're so ridiculous, Mr. J. Don't put me on the spot that way. I already invited Vera to Wendy's. We got to start there. You guys already told me I had to wine and dine Vera first. And I'll even wine and dine you, Mr. J. Make your wife jealous. Take you out to Wendy's. Get a picnic table, like the picnic tablecloth all set up for you. You know what I'm saying? With the lack of comments, I don't think you know what I'm saying. Okay, then.
Who wouldn't want a 4 for 4?
Bro, bring back the 4 for 4. Bullshit.
Sign me TF up.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll even light a candle if you want, Mr. J, so you feel fancy. We'll do it right. I'm an idiot, dude. You should not put me in front of a webcam to say the things I say. What up, Fury? Welcome in. It's fantastic.
I will snuff a Baconator and a Frosty. I got somewhere you can blow it to ha.
Oh my god, Mr. J, you're ridiculous. Ooh, Vera, dang. You hit me on the expensive side. You want the most expensive thing in the Baconator. I don't know if we could do that, Vera. That's a little much. We could do some chicken tendies maybe, but that $18 Baconator is ridiculous. And also, another thing, like, I haven't gone out to, like, any of the fast food places in, like, a year. How
is it, though?
How are those people charging $15 for, like, low-quality food? Like, dude, who even wants to go to a McDonald's when I can go to a Chili's and, like, have actual service and pay the same price? So crazy.
$18, it's like $9.
Yeah, but
Vera, I slam Baconators at an unhealthy rate.
Yeah, the actual Baconator's $9, but then you do like the Frosty and the fries with it, and then you get your side dipping cup sauce. By the time it's all said and done, it's like $15-16, I'm pretty sure. It's crazy like how overpriced all that is right now. Like who's buying that? Bunch of crap. I go to Chili's, get my 2 for $20 and spend $2 more and get actually served.
Nah, the fries aren't great.
Yeah, but if you're doing the Frosty, you get the fries so that you can dip the fries in the Frosty. That's the whole thing, right? With Wendy's? That's the way to roll. That's how I do it anyways.
Small chocolate Frosty and a Baconator.
I think we can make that work, Vera. That sounds like a good deal. I could do that with you. I'll get the tablecloth and the candle out.
You said what now?
Oh, I was saying, like, it's so crazy that fast food's so expensive when sit-down restaurants are the same price. Like, I don't know how those places are getting away with it. Absolute insanity. Makes 0 sense to me. Not a lick of sense. Alright, let's see here. We got Woodish chugging along.
No, recap, you dip fries in what?
Oh, you dip fries into the Frosty. So you take the fries and you dip them into your chocolate Frosty. You get that sweet and salty action, dude. It's so good. You've never heard of that, Mr. J? Dude, it's so good. Let's see where pacemakers
You dip the
are.
fries in the frosty.
Yeah, dude, such a good time. You've never done that, Mr. J? All right, we got Wootish still just really pushing along, out-leveling everybody while he's doing it. This is an impressive run.
No, never.
Oh, dude, you gotta try it. It's so good. Don't worry, I'll take you out. We'll go do
I
it.
get fried from McDonald's and a frosty from Wendy's.
Oh, so now we're turning this into a whole adventure, Farah. Vera, I gotta take you to 2 places so you can get the fries that you want. Gosh, such high
Or
standards.
Chick-fil-A fries.
I will say them waffle fries slap, though, so I might be convinced on that. Yeah, Chick-fil-A waffle fries do slap. But yeah, I still can't believe how much those places are charging. I haven't been to like one of those places in like, I don't know, 8 months.
She making you work for it.
I know, right? All I want to do is take your soul, because Blizzard won't take it. Jeez.
I know my worth.
I know my word. that really set me, Vera. That's so good. You're my hero, dude. That's fantastic. Know my worth. Deserve fries, frosty, and baconator from 2 different places. What a ridiculous argument. So fun.
I love this chat emoji, haha.
Yeah, dude, Vera is a chaos gremlin. I'm here for it. So fun to hang out with. Okay, you coming to play Once Human with us, Mr. J? It's going to be a frickin' blast. I'm so excited. Ooh, and Wootish picks up the Sisters of Garukin. Nice. Man, he
It's
is...
not ridiculous at all.
Ooh. He almost got popped there. That was really scary for Wootish. When you get body blocked like that, it's like the worst feeling in Path of Exiles. What do you mean it's not ridiculous at all? Like, usually... Like, okay, like, let me give you my experience
Not at all.
on, like, any type of dating interaction. If I was to suggest any place less than, like, $200, a girl would just straight up block me. That's how, like, crazy it is for a dude on dating. Like, if I was like, hey, we should go to Chili's, they'd be like, F you, man. And I'd be like, all right, cool, I'll peace out then. Like, it's so crazy. Like, yeah, I normally...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You got that far.
Well, yeah, Mr. J. So, yeah, for myself, I've been single for the last 5 years, I think now. Yeah, it's been about that. And, like, every time I go on a date, it's either, like, the most ridiculous person I've ever met that, like, just is looking for is essentially looking for money, right? Like, that happens pretty often. Or the other one I get where I just, like, meet someone and it's just like, this person's
That's
off their
wild. Why
rocker.
are you going for the fancy ladies?
You're right.
I couldn't make it past
I gotta go
hello.
back to my roots. Oh, really? You could make it past hello? That's not true. You're married, Mr. J. You already won. You did the home run lap. But yeah, that's normally been my experience. So I'm just like, I'm either not interested or I meet someone that's just like really, really, really vain and conceited usually. So yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, I'll give you an example of Vera. I asked one girl out to coffee, and she was mad that I didn't want to take her out to like a $200 steak place. She literally said that to me, and I was like, "Cool, well, peace out then."
I started acting gay with guy friends before I met my girl. That's literally how we met.
That's hilarious. I mean, I do that all the time with my friends now. I tell Subs I'm going to do naughty things to his butt all the time in his stream, and he appreciates it, I'm sure. Also, you guys will have to catch the MTG Arena when I hang with like my IRL friends and my brother. Those streams get wild with what we say to each other. Because we're competing in a game against each other.
Steaks are better at home anyways.
Dude, I agree. Oh man, I could make a badass steak. Yeah, dude, you get it all set up on the... what I like to do is I do the reverse sear. So we put it in the oven, get it all good. And then we throw it up on the grill, dude, and take it for 2 minutes aside on the grill. Get you that perfect medium. Also, Vera, this is a very important question if we're going to stay friends or not. How do you eat your steak? What's up, buddy? Hi, Coop. Are you coming over to say hi? Are you watching the game with me? Got Cooper's watching the cast with us. Got his little head up on
Especially
my
bone
desk.
and ones, I can be an animal and gnaw on the bone without strangers judging me. With you on top.
Wait. So you'll get like a T-bone steak and then just like rip
Rare,
into the
medium,
bone?
rare.
Perfect. We're best friends, Vera. Beautiful. With me on top? What are you trying to do to me, Mr. J? I don't want to be on top of you. Very concerned where you're going with this.
You don't.
Hold on, give me 1 sec. Looking at Woodish. Damn, dude, he's gonna
That's
win
what
this
it's for
thing.
now.
Oh no, yeah, I don't rip into my steak like a psycho and eat the bone all the way down. No, I cut around it with a fork and knife.
You asked how I like my steaks.
With me on top, you're disgusting, Mr. J. You're disgusting. Listen, man. Again, if we're going that way, I'm gonna need a little more than the Wendy's 4 for 4. I'm a classy lady. You gotta take me to Red Lobster. I want them Cheddar Bay biscuits, dog. And that all-you-can-eat shrimp. Hi, Bobs. Give me that nose.
Oh my god, I laughed so hard I can't even.
Good. Yeah, Smurf said it best. Arby's are no deal.
Well, yeah, I do that too, but the silverware doesn't get all the good stuff.
Oh, so after you've cut around your steak, you go in like a savage and just start eating it off the bone. That's so crazy. I'm a little bit disgusted and impressed at the same time, Vera. Like, I'm with it, but I'm a little disgusted.
Yes.
Wow. Smurf said 2 beef and cheddars and a large
Dude,
curly.
that's a
Ooh,
keeper.
yeah, that's so good. Yeah, dude, Vera's definitely a keeper. Yeah, for sure. No doubt about that. Alright, now we're getting to the fun parts here. This is where we're going to start seeing the real separation. Woodish is going to be the first one into Act 3 here. Agnorma's following right behind. Woodish is right there at the Act 2 boss fight. Here we go. This is going to set the tone for the rest of the run for these
I was
guys.
saying more.
I mean, I didn't expect you to be sane for sure. You're definitely a chaos gremlin, no doubt about that. But I'm learning more, and each time I'm a little impressed and a little disgusted. And I think I'm okay with it.
Mine fights and asks me if it's cute like dude all natural.
That's hilarious. You ever pull the Dutch oven, Mr. J? Just like get a real good one going and then just slam the covers over? That stuff's funny. I mean, after so long of being with the same person, dude, you gotta mess with them. Life would be too boring. For sure. Constantine, welcome in. How you doing? Two beef and cheddars. Smurfs, you're speaking my language. I do love me some good Arby's, dude. Like, everyone dogs on Arby's, but Arby's is so good. They also got that buffalo chicken slider. Slaps, dude. And listen, I'm a fat guy currently losing weight, but I know my big activities well.
If I do, she will pass on to the next life.
So no Dutch ovens, huh? What do you eat every day? Boiled eggs, Mr. J? Jesus. Seems a little much. Alright, Janara down. So Woodish the first one through and into Act 3. We got Agnormus actually keeping pace really well here, just starting the fight.
Yes, I do, actually.
That is disgusting. Yeah, don't do that to someone. That's chemical warfare, then. Same boat. I'm the food guy at work trying to slim. Yeah, dude, my problem is I just like food. And then I worked, like, in the automotive industry in my last, like, 5-6 years. I just got, like, really out of shape. So we're bringing it back. This year we're down about 25, 20, almost 30 pounds. So we've been doing really well there. Just losing that weight, getting into good shape. We've been working out every morning. I don't know if you guys see, some mornings I'm up at like 4 a.m. and I go in and get a lift in before I start working for the day. So it's been real good for me.
For a day trying to get like Gus done with no workout routine.
That's diabolical, Mr. J. Jeez. I lost 15 beginning of the year, but I gained it back. Oh, thanks, Smurfs. Yeah, consistency's the key, man. You just got to stay on it. My big thing is like I took away pretty much all sweets from my diet and then took away all like junk foods. So I don't eat a ton of junk. Like all that's just completely gone. I'll indulge every once in a while, but that's really it. Most of my meals are pretty boring. Oh, we got to check the phone here. Got someone hitting me up on the telly. Boral deck. Oh, God. My friend's talking about MTG Arena and some of the losers that are on that game. Have you guys ever played Magic the Gathering? Hey, what up, Jared? Welcome in. All right, we got Janara for Luxian now. We got Chockle, Chockle finishing it up. Sounds good. Peace out, Mr. J. Thanks for coming in. So fun hanging with you, man. MTG is a shadow of its older self. I don't know. I think a lot of the universes beyond has made them a ton of money, but it's definitely hurt their game. I think if they slowed their roll on the printing, they would have a much better product. But I still enjoy it. I play a ton of competitive stuff for it. Now it's just me and you again, Vera, hanging on the TikTok side as we hang out with our PoE guild. Alright, we got Choco finishing up the Junara fight here. Luxian's getting into Act 3. Holy, Woodish is already on the quad gorilla fight. Ooh, Agnormus serving a death timer. This happens to him every time, dude.
Nice.
Every time Agnormus goes down. Bro, like, he has, like, such a good start and then absolutely flubs his run. Damn it, Agnormus, dude. He's not going to win this. I think Woodish has got this locked up right now. Woodish is the first one into Act 3. He's level 27. Like, I think he's just got it done. Here's the Agnormus death. Man, this is obnoxious. Oh, yeah, he gets hit right at the edge of that. Watch it. Watch both of those hit him. So the freeze comes off. Bam, gets him. There it is. You cannot stand next to Jadara with those two pillars sitting there. When they do the slam down and both hit you, it's an insta-rip. And, like, I don't know why he thought, like, the animation was going to go away. He needed to roll back there. Dude, you're just killing your own runs. I get so frustrated with Agnormus. He's such a good player and makes some of the worst mistakes. Man, that's obnoxious. Well, he is out. We will not see Agnormus for ExileCon, everybody. He is done. That killed his whole run. So I won't be surprised if he gets dropped out of the top 4. His run's over. It is a 3-headed race between Luxian, Chockle, and Woodish right now. And we might see 2-3-1 come back up through if they have some struggles here.
Gets to confidant.
I think he just makes some really boneheaded decisions, really. He makes a lot of, like, really questionable choices, and he's so good. Needs more fear noises. I don't know. It's just, he's done this every time on every single one of his runs. He'll get into, like, in last 2 weeks, it was in Act 3, he would get into a bad spot, make a bad choice, and then just get ripped. But Woodish is the furthest ahead by a long mile there in the bottom left. He is already onto Chimera, whereas the next closest to him are Chocolate and Luxian over in the Jungle Ruins. So he's a full boss fight ahead, which is about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes ahead of everybody. So he's got a nice cushion of a lead going on that mercenary. And just so you guys kind of get how amazing that is, Woodish is a mercenary against all these huntresses. And normally the huntresses are much faster at Act 2, but he's been staying ahead of all the huntresses going into Act 3. So now, if you're ahead of them in Act 3, you now have a real shot to beat them. And that's where he's at right now. He could win this whole thing very, very easily, as long as he doesn't make some really bad mistakes here. Me and Luna still play physical. We got 4 commander decks and 28 dual decks. That's awesome. What commander decks do you have, Smurfs? Those are awesome. Hi, little Cooper Bears. And there's Chockle going down in Jungle Ruins. That's going to cost him. That is going to kick him out of the top 4. We're going to see Enzu or Agnormus come back in. So Choco really hurt himself there. Man, this is not the quality of runs that we saw last week. Woodish is going at a very pedestrian pace and is like wiping the floor with everybody. We've seen Choco, Keom, Luxian, and 231 all go down, and Agnormus. Woodish is the only one to not have a death yet. And as you can see, it's absolutely wrecking their runs. So yeah, it's a big problem. Also, Vera, are you going to get on Once Human tonight with us? We would love to see you, dude. I got one spot in my hive just for you, so you can be in the group with me, Gusto, and Ward 2K. So you'll get to be with 3 very experienced Once Human people to help you through the game. I set it all up just for you, my friend. That way you can be in with a good group of people. Okay, we're into Jaquani with Woodish. Wow. He is blazing.
WWW, thanks.
Of course. You've been coming to hang with us here on the TikToks, and I just always try and do nice things on the gaming side for the viewers, you know? And I don't know, I don't treat my stream just like you come in to watch me stream. I try and treat it as like a community thing where we can all hang out and game, too. So if it expands your horizons and gets you off WoW for a little bit, I'm happy to do it with you. Hey, what up, Cade? Welcome in. All right, Wood is still going. Oh my gosh, are they so far behind? I mean, Luxian is close, but not to the same degree of what Woodish is doing. So I think, yeah, Woodish's biggest competition right now, and what I'm seeing is going to be Luxian. But yeah, Keom and Agnormus are way behind.
Tonight, if I can stay away from packing for that long.
That would be awesome. Yeah, Gusto will need to give you an invite key because our server's so full. I posted up 40 minutes of Duelist gameplay from Gamescom and PoE2 discussion. Also showed a new boss that's going to be in Act 5 or 6. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I did miss Gamescom. I was busy with Once Human, so thank you for putting that info up for us, Smurfs. When you get some time, I need to sit down and get you set up as an officer for the guild. We definitely love having you in there.
Seems to be playing the tortoise and the hare strat.
Yes. So Woodish is one of the most consistent guys that you'll see, and he's actually having a very like mediocre run. But because he isn't like pressing hard and not making mistakes, it's put him into first place. Is where like Agnormus, Luxian, and Keom all can play faster on those Huntresses than he can. But they have had really bad deaths in the first 2 acts. Like they each all have had a death that cost them 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And by proxy, Woodish hasn't gone down, so he's 2 minutes and 30 seconds ahead of everybody. And he's just been very consistent. Like, had none of those guys gone down, like, Woodish would be, like, in 5th place right now. Like, he is not having, like, a world-breaking run here. He's just been very consistent, played with him what his mercenary can do, hasn't got himself into bad situations. Like, and that just might be enough this week because there's nobody really pushing at, like, a crazy pace right now.
And throwing good DPS too.
Yes, so that is what makes the mercenary so good is their boss DPS. So as you can see, when he gets into big groups of mobs, like what he's fighting right here, he avoids a lot of them. One, because he now isn't earning EXP from them. But secondly, he can't deal a lot of AoE damage like the Huntresses can.
Looks like good class utility to me.
Yes, he's playing the mercenary very well. And so, in theory, the Huntress should be the faster speedrunner, but the mercenary typically is much more consistent if you get very good at the skill. With the skills of the mercenary, I should say. It's not going to be as fast or as flashy as the Huntress Twisters, but it is still very effective. So yeah, Woodish is doing a great job here, just being that consistent guy to beat. And this is how pretty much all of his runs have went. Like, there were just people that did things better him in the first 3 weeks and did stuff a little faster, and it cost him. This time around, though, he might just win this thing just because there's nobody to contest him. Like, the only one that's real scary for him is if Luxian can really pop off here towards the end. Luxian could get him there in the bottom center. I posted up the Duelist gameplay. And the new bosses, the duelist has a huge ball and chain he attacks with. We 100% don't have any of our hardcore guild stash labeled or anything. Yes, so Smurfs, I will be getting the guild stash set up for the new season. I left it all alone for this season because there were only 3 of us on hardcore Smurfs. So it's just open to work with. So yeah, you can pretty much Smurfs use that guild stash on hardcore as like a second place to do all that. But for next season, yes, we will be setting up our hardcore guild stash.
We'll see, maybe someone will snap up that top spot.
Yeah, Luxian is in the best position, as Luxian is literally about 30 seconds behind Woodish right now. So Woodish is the first into the round temple. But Luxian had caught up about 30 seconds here as they were going through the Madeline waterways. So initially, Luxian was about, yeah, there we go. So it was about 20 seconds that she caught up there. So yeah, Luxian's doing a great job there. And that's kind of where the Huntress really shines, is it can get through the areas quicker, but the deaths can happen a lot more frequent. I have all the tabs, but I also have a 40x40 and a 12x12 filled with duplicate uniques. Holy buckets, dude. You have stockpiled a ton of stuff on hardcore. I just need pages to dump the extra levelings. Oh, to dump the extra leveling stuff? Yes. So yeah, Smurfs, next season we will make sure the guild stash is all set up in hardcore right after about the first 72 hours. So usually on the second day of the season is when I set up all the guild stashes, and I'll go into hardcore and make sure that's all done for you as well. And then we definitely need to just get together this week and get you set up as an officer as well. That way you're able to help guide some of the hardcore stuff and just let you rip on there. All right. And we got Woodish doing some of the very smart swaps. So one thing that you're watching when you're looking at Woodish's screen, Vera, is he keeps taking on and off his main body armor piece. The reason that he does that is when he's not fighting bosses, the armor gives him a movement speed penalty. So if you take it off, you get more movement speed back. I can, my buddy and Luna in the guild, I just don't know how to invite. Yes, I can. I just need to sit down and cover all that with you, Smurfs. So, what are you up to on Saturday, Smurfs?
That's clever.
Right, so yeah, that 5% movement speed just helps you so much. Oh no, he got into a bad spot there. Oh, that almost cost him. Man, that was very, very risky. Damn, Woodish, barely pulling it off. And being through the Apex of Filth as Luxian just got there is a big, big deal. So, good thing he didn't go down there, because he's only 46 seconds ahead of Luxian right now. So Luxian has done a pretty good job closing that gap down. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'll hit you up in the morning, Smurfs, and we'll sit down and go through some of that and get all set up for next season together. Should be good time. All right, we got Agnormus finally getting through Jaquani's, hasn't even made it to the waterways. Crazy. Man, Agnormus really hurt his run on that death. Still, he's now sitting almost, over 6 minutes behind. 2 minutes and 30 seconds of that was due to his death. He is just so far behind right now. And then same with Kium. Kium is a full 4 minutes behind from their 2 minute and 30 second go down as well. Luxian has done a good job catching up after they went down early. So we'll see if they can rival Woodish here. I think it's going to be a two-person race to the end, as long as these two don't make some serious mistakes. But yeah, being on, where are we at? Pre-hour 30 on Kitzel is very good. It's definitely not like a world record pace by any stretch, but that's a very good time for Woodish. That's the best time I think I've seen him post. To be through Quetzal in under an hour 30. All right, moving on. We got Luxian right there at Quetzal as well, really closing that gap down. I mean, we're talking about 20, 30 seconds that Luxian is behind now. So I'm like, now this makes it just a toss-up between the two. Luxian doing a good job catching up on that Huntress. And you can see the boss damage isn't as good, but the clear speed's much better. They clear through the map much better. Hi, little Cooper Bears. Hi, Mr. Whiskers. Give me that nose. Good boy. Ooh, gambling for the helmets here. Luxian really looking for something on their helmet. I can't see what it is because it's all in Chinese, but yeah, they do here. Ooh, excuse me. Had a long day already. Wow, look at Moodish. Just plowing through the Viper. So, Vera, this is going to be one of the hardest fights.
It really has been a long day.
Yeah, you've been up and ripping all day, my friend? What time did you get up today? Because I know you're a night owl. Yeah, so, Vera, this Viper fight's very hard. What makes this fight so hard is that the Viper does poison damage, which is considered chaos damage in terms of typing, and you don't have access to any type of chaos resist until Act 4. So it makes this fight very, very difficult to get any significant chaos resist, and this boss just does a ton of damage to you because of it. But yeah, looking here, the thing that they're trying to avoid is DPSing this boss down quick enough before the essentially the stab phase that happens.
Oh, that sounds tough.
Right. So what happens here is you'll see it here in a second. The Viper will throw down or go invulnerable, and then all those little guys will get poison tip spears and start stabbing you. So you're seeing it here. There's the poison jabs. And if you get like hit by these, they will just wreck you. So it does a lot of DPS right off the hit, and then a ton of damage over time to you. So he did a good job not getting hit there. Luxian right there getting ready to start the fight. So what he's trying to avoid here is he does not want to get into a second poison tip spear phase. He just wants to end the boss just like that before it procs off again. So it's very hard to do. The first time you go through this, normally you fight 3 phases of that poison tip and vulnerable phase. They're usually trying to make sure 0 or 1 of those happens instead of 2 or 3. And the Huntresses have an easier time here because it's such a tight arena with the twisters. So there you watch Luxian go through that whole fight without any poison tip phasing going. So that's what catches up our Huntresses when they're doing some of these fights, is like, that costed Woodish 15 seconds. Yeah. So that's how fast these guys are going, is that they're beating the bosses down so fast, you don't have to fight their full mechanics. So Luxian completely skipped the entire poison tipped jab phase. And then Woodish fought one of them, and it still costed him a decent amount of time. So as you can see, Luxian, because of that's only 19 seconds behind Woodish going into the next zone. And then yeah, the next closest is Kium, still not even to the boss before that, the fire guy. So yeah, it's very much a race between just Luxian and Woodish right now. The only way Kium or Agnerus Ag can win is if Luxian or Woodish go down here. So they have to just hope that those two both get taken down at the end of Act 3 here or in the middle of Act 4. Yeah, it's a 2-person race that we're really seeing. So those are the 2 I really want to focus on until we see what happens with them. So Luxian is just making it into the chambers. Woodish is already there. Yeah, Luxian lost about 3 seconds getting into the chambers. And then the Black Chambers takes you into the end Act 3 boss fight, which is going to be Doriani, who is also a 2-phase boss. His first phase has a specific one shot with the fire explosions. And then his second phase has a couple of nasty AoE explosions that can one shot you. What they do a good job of in that fight, as you're getting ready to see, is you won't ever see the invulnerable phase from Doriani in his second phase where he goes invulnerable and tries to essentially just pounce on you.
We do like fire.
Are you a little bit of a pyro, Vera? My only issue with being an active guild, guys, I'm in PS5, so chat typing sucks. Well, Smurfs, quite honestly, we do most of our talking in Discord. So just hanging out more around the Discord helps a ton. All right, Luxian and Woodish fighting. They're both getting ready to start second phase. Oh yeah, also there's lasers that shoot you, so that's fun. The lasers are pretty easy to dodge because you see them before they go off. Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? Listen, is this what's going to happen, Vera? Is that we're going to go on our Wendy's date and then you're going to burn my house down, or
lasers.
What? Yes, lasers. Hi, little Qualifers. Hi, Bobs. No, you can't have my food that's up here. I know that's why you're here.
No, I would never.
Okay. If that's all, then I think we're good then, Vera. I think we're good. Alright, let's see Woodish here. And oh, Woodish goes down. He gets hit by the butt laser, dude. Yeah! That's one of the one-shots. It's a whole ass laser that spins in a circle around the arena. There we are. Luxian takes the lead. First one through Act 3. Woodish has absolutely hurt his run. So this is now Luxian's to lose. Oh, does Agnerus go down as well in the pools of depravity? His run's so done. So yeah, this is now Luxian's race to lose. So crazy. It's between Luxian and Keom now. Or Keom. Let's see the pools of depravity fight. This is a really, really tough fight because she does a lot of poison damage as well. The little mushrooms that you see on the ground here that she spawns out is all poison damage that you have no resistance to. And same with like the green poison pit there. He stands in the poison pit, nice. And then stands on the mushrooms, nice. And then they explode. Yep. And then she hits him. Horrible positioning here. There it is. That'll take you down. Jackass. Man, that just killed his run. That's some of the worst positioning I've seen by a Huntress. You cannot stand in the center there of all that. I mean, even you know this, Vera. Don't stand in the circles. Basic WoW 101. Holy ang. You are not on your game today. And then, yeah, here's the Woodish death. Gets hit. Has to move. Ass laser. Poop. Man, that's unfortunate. He does get Doriani down, but he goes down for it. Pays the price. That's so unlucky. Alright, look, Luxian is the first one into the abandoned prison working through. This is theirs to lose now. They got a 2-minute buffer ahead of essentially everybody.
Oh boy, but there are some circles you do stand in now. Very confusing.
Yeah, and PoE don't ever stand in any of the circles is the rule. It's like old school World of Warcraft. We got Keom pushing through. They'll be through Doriani here in about 30 seconds, and they'll be right behind Woodish now. Man, how unfortunate. Alright, we got Woodish pushing up through a Act 4 finally. Man, that's so bad. Let's see Keom, see how they do.
I'm very good at avoiding shapes on the floor.
Ooh, very good. Gets it, avoids all the one-shots. Very nicely done. See, that's all you gotta do. Avoid the circles and the butt lasers. Yeah, the butt laser on that made me laugh the first time I saw it. So ridiculous. A giant robot shooting lasers out of its behind is crazy work. You know, like the game dev had way too much fun with that, right? Like that was like the funnest part in their dev team when they were making that and just laughing like we're gonna kill them with butt lasers, dude. Yeah. I don't know if you know, but PoE does a very good job of beating up its players. It has some of the toughest fights. Like it's pretty comparable with Elden
The
Ring.
lasers are a whole other issue I was not prepared for.
Not prepared for butt lasers? Oh man, whole new society is barely on Viper. Crazy. I can't believe that's pulling up 4th place right now. And then you have Luxian over here. Excuse me. They're onto the first fight of the prison. Absolutely insane.
Coffee time.
Yes, sir, you got it, Hippo. We're going to enjoy a nice little dinner here after this gets done. We got about 30 minutes left. And then we'll be back for some Once Human tonight. Also, Hippo, what are you doing
Anyone
on
like 6th Elden Ring run?
What are you doing on Monday, Hippo? Because I know you were doing some streaming stuff, and we probably should follow up on all that for you. You're on your 6th run on Elden Ring? Dude, if you love Elden Ring, you'll love Path of Exiles. The boss fights are very hard in the same way. It's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome to see. There we go. All right, Luxian's off and going.
I am probably going back to date everything. What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to sit down and see if you were all set to go to get everything rocking with us so we can start getting your stuff going on your stream. Because there's a ton we can do just to help you get all your stuff really rocking on the agency side, Hippo. And I'm ready to get you rolling, dude. You've been having a blast kicking butt. Just so I can start using some of my tools to help your stream out, man. Because you're doing awesome on there. It's been fun to see. I do like everything you got set up for layout. It's super great, man.
Have you seen my page lately? I got my Discord set up too.
Oh, nice. I didn't see the Discord, but I did catch the live stream, and yeah, it's set up so nice, dude. I love it. You're doing a great job on there, man. All right, Krutog. But you have to be careful. I don't know if you saw, but he got the guy stuck, so he couldn't get chased down. Those legs, the little step-ons, when this guy steps on you, it does so much damage. You don't want this guy anywhere near you when he's doing the ground slams with his feet. So if you're noticing, Woodish has like a little trick where he sits in the corner and stifles the guy's movement. And it gets you through that fight.
Tonight is Oregon Trail, the original one law.
That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, I definitely need some caffeine after this. We're getting to the end, though. We got Keom and Woodish rolling along, and Luxian just crushing them. Yeah, Agnerus going down twice absolutely wrecked his run. There's no coming back for him. He's done. There you go, Bubs.
Caffeine and some food for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Have my little bit of chicken breast and some veggies there. It'll be great. Let's see how Keom does here on
Going
the
to get
abandoned
food
prison
now.
fight. Sounds good, Hippo. Thanks for checking in and hanging. Yeah, but I'll hit you up on Monday, my man. Hi,
I've got a beef
Bubs.
patty and some rice law.
Nice, nice. Cooper, lay down. You're being a bear, bub. Relax. He's like, you're not done petting me, and came over and like headbutted my arm. Dogs are so fun. Dang. Cooper, no. Relax. Sit. Sit. No, sit, mister. Sit. You're being kind of a butt right now. Don't bark at me, mister. You know better.
Has singing the song of his people.
Yeah, the pay attention to me! Yeah, he does this thing where he doesn't want to listen and then barks at me. He's like, Dad, 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 pet me, Dad, Dad. Luxian doing a great job here. Man, if Luxian doesn't go down, I think they're going to win it, which is crazy to see. They're so far ahead of everybody. Wow, wow, wow.
Lol, mine only barks in his sleep.
Yours only barks in his sleep. Mine does a little puppy whimpers. He'll just go, arr, 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 and he'll make like little whimper noises. It's pretty cute. He's a pretty cute little doggo. Thank you for listening. Good boy, Coopers. See, now I'm petting him because he laid down and listened. Had I kept petting him, he would have thought that was okay. Gotta let dogs know they can only take stuff so far and you gotta stop them. Otherwise, they'll get all wily on you. But he's a good boy. He listens most of the time. Yes, see, you just gotta listen to be a good boy and you'll get everything you want, pal. Alright, Woodish doing the prisoner fight. Luxian is already through 2 full boss fights. Going to their 3rd, which is insane. I still can't believe they're moving as quick as they are right now. Oh no, they're through 3 full boss fights, aren't they? Oh no, they've only gotten 2. They haven't done the Krug fight yet. So they've only gotten their 2nd weapon piece. Wow.
Yeah, I've been working with mine about not running me over through the hallway.
Yeah, that's a good thing. How big is your doggo, Vera? And what type of dog do you have? Oh, now we've rolled over on our belly and we're demanding belly pats. Gotta rub the Cooper belly now. Oh, right there, pal. Yeah, we got that. Get that leg kicking, girl. Wow! Right there, Bubs. Right there. Oh, yeah. Daniel, what up? Welcome in. I got the bestest puppers hanging out with us. Little PoE actions. Could be a good day, Vera.
£55-ish pounds and a Catola leopard dog.
Oh, that's so pretty. Definitely you should send me pictures on Discord. I love puppers. 10 out of 10 would pet.
About 4 years old now.
Yeah, girl, I don't want nudes. I want pictures of your puppy, you know? Those are the best kind. Those are the only photos that you should be getting asked for. Alright, let's see how Luxian does here. They're already into Astrades, which is crazy. Woodish is still...
I rescued him from a pit bull who thought he was a snack.
Oh no! Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, pit bulls get a bad rap. I think it all has to do with the type of people that own pit bulls. I think is mostly the problem there. Because I've seen some really sweet pitties. They're just big dogs, man. You gotta train them. They're not just pets. Same with like Cooper's. Like he's not just a pet. I gotta keep him active and stuff. Isn't that right, little Cooper bears? Right there in your ear, pal. That's a good spot, isn't it? Oh yeah, I feel nice. I feel nice. You got your smile back. What are you doing to me right now, Bubs? Good boy. Alright, Luxian is working up to the Astrades boss fight. Man, Woodish got so far behind, they're just now getting their third weapon piece. Kium's working on his third, and then Whole New Society working for his second? Yeah, second weapon piece. Crazy how slow everybody's gone today. So just to give you an idea for comparison, Vera, our last week's finisher was done at 1 hour and 56 minutes. So 1 hour 56 minutes was our completion last week. Luxian, if they complete without any more mistakes,
over the years. He acts
it'll be
like
over 2
now.
hours. He acts like a dog. He's a real dog now, Vera. Hi, little puppers. Ooh, nicely done. Yeah, so even if Luxian plays perfectly here, they can't get better than like a 2 hour time.
AWW no world record this week. Done.
Yeah, last week was crazy to watch. This is very pedestrian by comparison. I was like yelling in chat. I was like, he's gonna do it! Wow! And he even like died once and still made world record. Like, had he not died, he would have like shattered the record by like 5 minutes. It was a crazy run to watch last week. It was awesome. But Luxian's doing a good job here. Had a pretty nasty mistake early on. As long as they don't make another one, they're going to win this. So now we're kind of to a point where the competition isn't as fun because they're 2.5, 3 minutes ahead of everybody. I mean, Buddhist has fallen
last week, it seems.
Yeah, last week was really, really good. But the chat's been fun. It's been nice chatting and chopping it up with everybody. And maybe we'll get surprised if Luxian goes down here. This gets really interesting. Because then it's a true 4-way race. Or 3-way race, I guess, because your other two are Woodish and Kiom that are just right behind Luxian in about 2.5 minutes. But yeah, Whole New Society, Ignormus, Chockle, they've all just fallen. There's no way they could even win this. Luxian could literally go down twice and still be ahead of 4, 5, and 6 right now. So we're into the end here. And I'm very surprised Whole New Society's had the issues he's had. I figured he would have done a lot better. But it is crazy to see that these guys... So what makes this really crazy, Vera, is the levels. So these guys are level 27. And they stop gaining EXP once they get like 10 levels ahead of the zone. They're in like level 52 content right now. So the excavation zone that Luxian is in is like a level 52 or 53 zone. So literally the mobs are double their levels right now. And that's what makes this so hard. It makes it a true speed run. But yeah, in PoE, there's a hard cutoff with EXP where if you're too low of a level or too high of a level on something, you stop gaining EXP from the mobs you beat. So for them to be able to like complete Act 4 at level 27 is just really insane. So yeah, in a normal sense, like when you play the game at the start of a season, this is not what you would want to do because you have no experience points. Luxian going through a one-shot phase, having to get out of essentially the guillotine there. Woodish is doing a pretty good job on Erastes.
So when are you speed running it?
When am I speed running it? Not ever. So the hardest content we do, Vera, is we do hardcore run-throughs. And we try and beat the game on hardcore. And it's a very slowed down pace. When we do a league start, we'll normally do a 24-hour stream to get started fast, which is very, very fun. Ooh, Luxian's being very careful here. I'm very surprised. This may actually hurt them. I mean, they're doing plenty of damage. There we go. Now the boss is down. But yeah, they went a very careful route there at the end. I'm kind of shocked by how they went about it. That was very weird to see. Got Kiom there on the boss behind on Torvian, finally getting it down to enter the excavation. But yeah, these guys are a full boss fight behind right now. I mean, you see Kiom there get into excavation, 3 minutes behind. Woodish is in there 2.5, almost 3 minutes behind. And Luxian is already into the essentially the last two areas before you start or get to the end boss in Act 4. So after the excavation fight here, it's just the Act 4 boss. So we got 2 zones left for Luxian here, and if they can just be consistent, they'll win. So they're going to enter into the next little area, and I got 2 zones to beat, Act 4 boss time, and that'll be it. So as long as Luxian doesn't go down on the Act 4 boss, they have this thing in the bag, they'll win. What are they doing here? Oh, that's Woodish, sorry. Yeah, Woodish is starting their fight. Luxian's going through the cutscenes now for the weapon. Oh, and they're not doing too terrible. Yeah, crazy stuff, right? Yeah, the level disparity is what impresses me the most because it is very hard to beat these bosses with as much damage as they're doing to you when you're so far under-leveled. Like, even when you're at level 2 of them, they still do tons of damage to you. Oh, and Woodish goes down again on Benedict. Old Benedict got him. Old Benny. And Woodish has quit out. He knew it was over for him, so he quit the run. Yep, there goes Booty. That was a rage quit if I've ever seen one.
I was rooting for him too.
Yeah, I thought he had a good shot, but man, that fight got him. So we're gonna go back to Chacal, our Brazilian streamer. So Chacal doing a good job here, but he's just so far behind. He hasn't even got his 3rd weapon piece yet. So he's literally 10 minutes behind. Well, there's Woodish dropping to 3rd place and won't finish. Yeah, they're going to replay this. So just like really bad positioning here. Right? Like he starts off pretty good and then does that jump back there, which is a really bad position for where those pillars come down and gets popped by one of them. And then the immediate hits after by Benedict gets him. So he needed to, instead of coming down into that corner, he needed to go topside. Go topside on the boss, and he would have been just fine. Alright, we got Luxian going through the last 2 parts, looking for the heart of the tribe to go take on Takavi. So yeah, Luxian, I think, has the best shot here to win this. We're right there. Luxian doing a great job here. As long as he doesn't get like stuck in a nasty body block, he'll get through the zone pretty easy. Just with some of the enhanced movement speed. I am surprised he's using wolf form instead of the mace skills for the extra defense, but he gets there. Yep, there it is. This is the Takavi fight. So this fight, because of all the cutscene animations, does take about 5 minutes, 4 minutes. So the best time I think he could post is like 2 hours, 1 minute, even if he beats it. And then Kiyomi is in the Nagaku phase. So if Luxian doesn't win here, Kiyomi could steal it. So these are your only 2 that I think can win it right now. But Luxian's doing a great job here on first phase. It's almost got him phased. This guy is a 3-phase boss that has nasty one-shots in every single phase. You see there, one of them comes up and Luxian has to back completely off with the ground slams that it throws down. So we got first phase done. Yeah, as long as Luxian's real careful here and doesn't like try and press too hard and just pays attention to the mechanics, they should get it. But they're doing a great job right now. Look at Luxian go. Wow. They're doing fine there. Got to be a little careful on this part. Oh, he gets the freeze off before the skill can go off. That's very nice. That was a nicely timed freeze. So the twisters do frost damage. He got lucky. Ooh, one of the worst skills that Gavi can use. He dodges really well. Yeah, so how it works, Vera, is there's 2 skills you use prior to Twister as a setup. One of them's called Barrage, and it almost doubles the amount of Twisters that come out. And in this tight arena, it's really to the Huntress's benefit. All right, there we go. The second phase is down. We're on to third phase. So I do think second phase is a little more dangerous, but there are a couple of tools that the third phase has that could be pretty detrimental. There's a couple of things that the boss can shoot out that can one-shot you. But usually second phase is where most people struggle. And Luxian doing a good job here. And Kiyomi is, I think Kiyomi's starting first phase. Yeah, Kiyomi is on first phase of the boss. So if Luxian does go down here for whatever reason, Kiyomi can take it. So it's all down to this right here. Can Luxian pull it off without having a death? Yeah, and gets the freeze again. That's going to make this really easy, I think. As long as he doesn't get popped by something right here. Got about 10 seconds just to live and put some damage down. Ooh, one of the nasty one-shots comes out that he does a good job evading, and he gets the boss. That was very nicely done. There it is. Luxian is the first to win. Whole New Society logs as soon as he sees it. So that is going to be our 4th one going into ExileCon here in November. So our 4 winners of the qualifiers are going to be live for this event. This will be Kiyomi will be taking 3rd or 2nd place here. But yeah, 2 hours, little over 2 hours. Nothing world breaking, but just good enough to get him in. I will say if Luxian plays the way he did today, he will not win at ExileCon. We saw someone literally finish 4.5 minutes ahead of him last week. So he's definitely got a lot of practice to do if he's going to compete at ExileCon here in a month and a half, 2 months. Hey, what up, John? Welcome in. We'll watch Kiyomi here finish up. Kiyomi's doing a good job. Kiyomi, man, really been consistent, just had some really unfortunate deaths as well. 2-3-1 run got really derailed as well, which has been a strong Huntress throughout. I was very surprised that they got derailed as hard as they did. I mean, they had a shot there for a little bit in Act 2 and then just kind of faded off as we got into Act 3 and couldn't keep it going. But yeah, this boss is very difficult as it utilizes all the element types against you. So if you don't have strong fire, cold, and lightning resist, this boss will just one-shot you. And all of their gear is usually strong enough, but it does an immense amount of physical damage in combination, which makes him really hard. So here's 3rd phase, the Consumed, for Tavaki. And he should get this pretty easy. Yep, there's the freeze off from the ice-tipped arrows. And then another volley of barrages go through. And then now we're going to see a combo out from Tavaki, and he's doing a pretty good job. Oh, and he gets beat on it. Oh, no. I think it does count that he beat the boss when he went down. I think that's how they rule that, but dang, that was crazy. He beat the race, though. So a little over 2 hours and 2 minutes. Wow. Crazy.
Oh man.
What a dramatic ending there for Kiyomi. But yeah, looks like we got our 4th
I hope
slot.
they count that.
Yeah, they do. It doesn't matter at this point because Luxian had already won the race, but they do count those, Vera. If you go down at the end there and the boss gets defeated, all they're looking for is the completion on the boss for time to end. All right, well, this was fun. I think we are going to wrap up here. I'm going to go eat dinner, and then we'll be back probably in about an hour, hour and a half for Once Human. So we'll do some Once Human tonight, hang with the group.
That's good.
And then, yeah, Vera, please hop into VC with us. We'll get you rolling on Once Human and get you rocking and rolling. But as for that, I am out. Y'all have a wonderful evening. We will be back here, like I said, in about an hour, hour and a half, and get rocking on Once Human.
See ya later.
Peace out, y'all. Peace out, Smurfs. Bye, Vera. Thanks for hanging. We'll be back. Smurfs, Luxian won. All right, bye, everyone.